All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is, well, it was open house day. It's October 6th, 2025. My name is John Carignan. I'm the lead instructor here at the BYOB Trading Room. That's the day trading service for the hit and run candlesticks family. Let's take a look at some charts today. Let's see how I made 1,700 with a 27K account. Markets still bullish up here. We'll see what happens. All right, let's push this down. Let's move this over. All right, first thing out of the gate, 10-minute downtrend underneath VWAP here. And then after not being able to tag VWAP, not being able to fill the gap, we have a nice 10-minute uptrend. All right, that commenced in the middle of the day. We're right after failure to fill gap. And then that lasted almost all day, right up until about 3 o'clock right there. You can see 3 o'clock. Price kind of closed off up there. Price action today, nice little bullish uptrend. Not quite steep enough for me. I like it a little more at a 45. This came in more at a 33. Still a lot more melting going on than there was profits being made. But we did manage to ink out some profits. Coming into the close, got a 10-minute downtrend. We'll see if the bulls can hold on to this area up here. They are up near the all-time highs, looking like an inside day. Okay, so here's the high from yesterday or the day before, and here's the low from today and the low from the day before. So we had an inside day on the daily candle. 10-minute got a 10-minute downtrend on the 2-hour chart. Still got a 2-hour uptrend with the 3 EMA up on top of the 8 EMA up there. Hold on. Yep, still got a 2-hour uptrend on the daily chart. You can see we had the inside day, still in a daily uptrend. Weekly, still in a weekly uptrend. Monthly, still in a monthly uptrend. So there's SPY. Everything's still in an uptrend except for that 10-minute chart. Okay, so we traded the puts coming out of the gate today on the 10-minute chart. And we traded them down to here, and they reversed on us and started that 10-minute uptrend and went up to challenge the prior high made yesterday or the all-time high on SPY. So there's SPY, no new all-time high today for SPY, maybe SPX, but not SPY. QQQ did get a new all-time high today. Of course, they didn't get one the day before. QQQ had a nice 10-minute, look at this 10-minute uptrend. Okay. That lasted just about all day. Of course, they gapped up for most of it. You can see right here, just moved to the right, consolidating over yesterday's consolidation. That's bullish. All right, coming into the close, 10-minute downtrend on the 2-hour chart, 2-hour uptrend, daily new all-time high. Doesn't get any better than that. Weekly uptrend, monthly uptrend. Okay, let's take a look at IWM. IWM on the daily chart made a new all-time high. And Diamond Dow got a lower high, lower low, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. So still bullish up here, top of quadrant 4. All right, that's still bullish and in an uptrend. IWM still bullish, still in an uptrend. QQQ. Okay, you can see top of quadrant 4, still bullish, still in an uptrend. SPY. Okay, top of quadrant 4 here, still bullish, still in an uptrend. Okay, let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU today, what did they do for us? Not enough. Lower high, lower low, closed over a bearish trap and over the 17 EMA. That's FNGU. Maybe they can spin it around tomorrow. Hopefully they can. Let's take a look at silver and gold. Gold did new all-time high on gold. Here's our quadrant lines. Still bullish. Still in an uptrend. Silver. All right. New 14-year high on silver. Still bullish. Still in an uptrend. Let's take a look at USO. Okay, USO got a higher low, higher high, closing inside of a bearish trap under the wavy 17 EMA, just neutral. Is still in a downtrend. UNG still in an uptrend, but bearish down here in quadrant 1. Price action was higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap right there. Let's take a look at our technicals. Then we'll take a look at how we traded today. Again, we're looking at price getting less and less participation. Again, you can see consolidation under the prior consolidation. So this is less participation on the T2101. All right, looking for a double bottom down here and then a probable pullback in the indexes. T2122. We made a lower high. See, here's our highs from Friday. We made lower highs and inked out lower lows on T2122, spending the time in the buyer's chop zone, but floating into the seller's chop zone at the beginning and at the end of the day. So again, still undecided here at the midpoint, having trouble at the midpoint right there. T2122. T2123, a little more consolidation over the 200 SMA. That's good. They're in an uptrend, but did they make a lower low? No, they did not. So they're still in that uptrend with the consolidation over prior consolidation. That's a bullish outlook. Did they fill gap? No, they did not fill gap. And let's see, they made a low, and then they made a lower low. So they're in a downtrend now. See the low? Right here, they made a low, and then they made a lower low. So 15-minute is in a downtrend on T2123. On the 3-bar chart, still in a bull flag, moving up and over to the right. Top of quadrant 4, that's bullish. Still in an uptrend. Over the rising 200 SMA, that's still bullish. Price action, not too bad right there, just hanging on to those highs. I like that. Let's take a look at FNGU for today. And price action, well, we melted up over the flat 200 here. All right, so the 15-minute, did they make a higher high? Yes, they did. So they're now in an uptrend on FNGU on the 15-minute. And kind of melt off at the beginning of the day and rally into the afternoon and into the evening hours right there. Nice 10-minute uptrend over VWAP right there on FNGU. All right, so what do we have for trades for today? Let's take a look at what we traded. I'm going to move this over. All I traded was SPY today. And let's pull up the first one. Traded some 0 DTE 673 calls. Okay, so pull up the 3-minute chart. You can see all I did was we had a 10-minute uptrend over VWAP. All I did was buy the bottoms of the candles and sell the tops. Buy the bottoms, sell the tops on those 10-minute, 5-minute candles. Continue to fan out my my buy orders up top and my sell orders on the bottom right there. How high did that get? All the way up to 7. Wow. All right. Got some 675 1 DTE calls. Still holding some of those. And price action for those. Again, bought the dips, sold the rally up top. You can see here's the dip and then the rally up top there. Okay, got some 680 calls, 4 days till expiration. Again, bought the dip, sold the rally, sold the rally, sold the rally, reloaded right there. Got some puts that I'm still holding. I was able to farm some out into this dip right here. After that, it never dipped for the rest of the day, just kind of melted off right there. So still holding some of those. So managed to ink out about 1,700 on profits for today. The goal was 270 and I made 1,700. So well past the goal. So that's a big victory. All right. Anybody out there in the visiting here with us in the open house? I'm about to wrap this up. Hope you get a 14-day trial. If you have any questions, I'm here right now after I end the video. Brian, great stuff, John. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. All right. Scott, Alexandria, Alexander, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Hope you made some money. I see a lot of people did make some money. Didn't get many questions from the visitors, but that concerns me. I don't know if they're just repeats or some of them are new people looking to really improve their trading. Anyways, I hope to see you here next week or this week. Take a trial, $14, 14 days. I really hope to see you stick around. Again, I'm here for another 15 minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. So if you got some questions, don't be afraid to put them out there. I'd be happy to answer them for you. All right, traders. See you guys all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. We'll do it again.